Alright, and welcome back to Todd Teaches You How to Play DDO. So, last time we were in Korthos, we finished up all the quests and were asked to go into the tavern to help Sigmund, the barkeep, with his plan. So we're going to go ahead and enter the tavern. Now a couple things real quick. Move some of these things around. Where'd it go? If you press C, open up your character sheet, you can see all of our stats and everything. Go back and watch the previous videos if you haven't already seen the previous ones. There we go, attack. So I always like to drag the attack down onto my action bar, because with the attack you can actually click it so that you'll auto attack if you have a target targeted, which I like to do. Some people don't, and that's fine, but I like to keep that on my bar still. I don't have any spells, enhancements, so I just have one that gives me some fortification and one that raises armor class and stuff like that. Okay, so now let's go ahead, we'll talk to Sigmund. Alright, I'm glad you're here, Mega. I've heard of your efforts on behalf of the village. Thanks to you, opportunities have begun to materialize to turn the situation around. There is a traitor here in the village, someone who has given himself to the cult willingly, mad as that is. We now know what his next move will be, and that is where you come in, Mega. The fool is planning to attack the tavern and kill me, but when he arrives with his Sahagin allies, he won't find me, he'll find you. Alright, I see where this is going. Don't worry, my men will ambush most of the Sahagin before they get near the place, but make sure you kill the traitor. Under no circumstances allow him to get away. His name is Jacoby Drexelhand. Now, are you ready? So Jacoby Drexelhand was the guy in the first quest that led us into the crypt. So he was hanging around for his Sahagin buddies then as well. Alright, so we'll start the quest. Now, like I said, we had a hireling from last time, so let's raise him.
Your waiting bears fruit. This must be the Collaborator stepping in from the dark.
He'll bless us. Alright, there's Jacoby. You again, the Sahagin blame me for your heroics. I'm sick of your tampering. And I'm sick of yours, traitor. Prepare to die. No, he runs away. Alright, so let's kill these minions. So you'll get a couple waves of minions in this quest. So he ran away, he went through that door, but you can't get into it until all these minions are killed. So we'll kill these guys. And again, our hireling's here to keep us healed as we fight. He does an okay job, but we're only at level 1, so there's really not a lot we have to be doing.
Your stalwart defense gives the Sahagin
chest that
pause,
appears here,
but you hear
after 2
more
or
of them
3
gathering
waves.
outside for a final assault.
Have a crossbow, hematite, gold, sure, loot all.
You notice a small chest hidden behind the bar.
Got it already. So now we'll have another attack here. I think there's another, maybe there's only one more wave, maybe 2. Let's see. So they appear here in the door, and then they appear over here by this door. Here we go, here's and there's the rest of them. Trip. Nope, didn't work.
You have weathered the Sahagin storm.
Only one more wave
now, after
the
that
chest.
traitorous Jacoby
Alright,
Drexelhand, he must have fled
cellar.
into the cellar.
Alright, once we're down here, it doesn't really look like much, but as soon as you step forward,
Drexelhand isn't here.
there you go.
However, webbed footprints on the ground betray the location of a secret passage.
So you can see the
Backtracking them
footprints
may
lead,
reveal the way
and
to open
you get a
that
disguised lever
passage.
here on this little
The chamber
bucket,
beyond
crate,
the secret
whatever it
passage
is.
looks ancient,
Alright.
predating Korthos village.
So you come in here, you see a chest, so you can grab that. Ooh, a ring of dodge +1. Let's put that on right now. That increases our dodge. Okay, gives us a better chance to avoid enemy attacks. So we open the next door, and I believe there's 2 guys in here. Gotta run around. So there's one of them. Kill him. And then there's some Hagen sleeping over here. If you're sneaky, you can sneak up on him and kill him. Otherwise, he starts waking up when you get closer. But you can usually take him out before he does any damage to you. The next door, there's a couple minions in here. Again, not too terrible. I like standing right here so they can only come at you one at a time. You just kind of swing the sword and take them down. Come on. Alright. Now there's a shrine here if you need it. You really shouldn't. But if you do, you can. There's a chest, so you get that. So there's only one guy through this door. There we go. And then finally, through this door will be Jacoby, and then a couple of minions, and then a kind of mini boss of Hagen will jump up. So let's make sure you're ready for anything that happens there. Get another blessing from my guy, and then we'll go ahead and hit the lever.
There. That weaselly Drexelhand has nowhere left to run. Finish the job.
Now you can kill Jacoby pretty easily. Again, we're on normal, so these quests aren't terribly difficult.
Drexelhand is siding with the South would save his
rank and level from that. And then we've got this mini boss. So Hagen pops up and you kill it as well. Gives you a little more XP if you do. So there's a chest. Dwarven axe, some loot. Alright, and then you click finish to get out of there. So, again, if you did everything, all the quests in the village and stuff, and you got a little lucky, got one or two, maybe with some of those rares in there, you usually can level up just going through normal on the village. So, turn it back into Sigmund. Yes, Jacoby's dead. And then gain a reward. Now, I'm going to pick probably Lorne's. I'm gonna go with Lawrence. Yes.
Your victories have made the village much safer, but only temporarily. It's time to take the fight to the Sahuagin, out in the wilds of Korthos Island.
Alright, so that kind of concludes the inside Korthos village quests. Once you get Sigmund's quest, you get a quest over here that pops up. This isn't really a quest, it's more of an introduction to the DDO store, so let's go ahead and do that. So you talk to him and he says, hey, heard Da and little Kaja say good things about you. Could you do me a favor? I told Bertram that we had some vintage Old Stoli's grog in the cellar, but I thought we had a whole cask. But the cask is fake. Dad replaced it with a disguised lever. I swear, he can be so paranoid sometimes. In any case, could you go to the Korthos village pier and help Bertram Sharpwood find some vintage Old Stoli's grog? Okay, so you say sure, anything for one of Sigmund's daughters. Now, if you talk to him again, he says you can buy it in the DDO store. So you can click on this link to open the DDO store. So you can click on that and it'll open it. Or from your main menu down here, you can go up to the DDO store. Now, when you go to the DDO store, usually it will be on the home, which is here. They got featured items, you can look at sales, you can look at current sales, best sellers, things like that. You can go through and you can look for individual things. Or you can type things in. So let's go grog. There's a vintage bottle of Old Stoli's grog, so we'll click on that. Now they cost points. DDO points are earned. You can actually get quite a bit just by playing the game. If you're a truly dedicated person, you can actually buy everything just by grinding in the game and stuff. Or you can spend some real money and get some points. Usually though, there's a sale on points 4 times a year, and that would be the time to pick them up. You get bonus points and stuff when you do that during the sale. So I've got plenty of points here, so I'm going to buy. It's only 5 points. By this time in the game, you would have 5 points from playing those early quests. So I'm going to go ahead and click Quick Buy. So place order. Okay, so when you buy something in the DDO store, they'll send you an email, which is kind of silly. They'll send you an email with the account, but then they'll also put the item in your inventory. So now that we have the grog, we'll go ahead and go out into Korthos Village. and we will go down to the pier. Now you probably noticed when you come out that there's a couple new quests that have popped up now that we've beaten the ones in the village. So we'll be able to get those next time, but let's go ahead and go talk to Bertram. So here he is down here at the pier. Talk to him. Good day, old chum. Do you happen to have a bottle of vintage Old Stoller's grog on you? I would trade a Sybaris spirit cake for it. Yes, I'll take that trade. So you don't get any XP or anything for it, but it's an intro to the store and stuff. And then you get a pretty decent item, a starter Sybaris spirit cake. What this will do is if you end up dying in a quest and you cannot reach a resurrection shrine, you can eat a spirit cake as a spirit, that's why it's a spirit cake, and it will resurrect you. Now, you probably don't want to make a habit of using these. Hold on to them as long as possible, because you really only want to use them when it's too much of a pain to have to restart a quest. So I'm going to go ahead and lock it, because it's something I want to hold on to. I'm going to throw it into my second inventory spot. Now, I keep things organized via inventory spots. Some people just let things build up wherever. You know, that's up to you, whatever you want to do. But you'll see I'm a little particular about my inventory. So let's go sell things, repair things, and take our level to finish up our village. So I'd like to trade. So we'll repair my longsword. And we'll sell this axe, these things. We'll keep that blade for now. Oh, little doggy. Alright, we'll sell all these things here. I don't need any. Now, potions that cure light wounds, you sometimes want to hold on to that in the beginning of the game, so I'll hold on to it for now. Maybe, in fact, I will drag it down to my inventory down here. Oh, that dog, wherever it is very angry. Okay. Oh, it's that artificer's dog. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to gain a level here. Once you've gotten enough XP, you'll see this little symbol here. Your XP bar will be blue down here as well. So go over here, talk to whichever trainer you want. Now, just like in pen and paper, you can multi-class. So depending on the build of your character, you might want to multi-class, in which case you want to go talk to the trainer that's specific to you. Now, because I'm a paladin, I'm going to stay paladin. I'm not going to multi-class right now. So I'm going to talk to the paladin trainer. Oh, that's not paladin. Here he is. And we want to advance to the next level as a paladin. So when you advance, depending on what level you are, you'll have several things to do. I got to spend skill points, so let's look at skill points. Concentration, that's useful for maintaining spells, but I don't really need much of that right now. I'm going to go with Intimidate. And then let's see what else. I'm going to put one in Jump. And let's see. What does Spellcraft do? Improves your spell damage with all spells except for positive energy. Oh, well, I have positive energy spells, so I don't want to do that. Well, I'll go ahead and put one more in concentration, I guess. Then you'll press next, and if there's nothing else to do, it will tell you, give you a summary of everything that you get from the level. So I get 12 more hit points, so I have 59 total. I get 2 more spell points. My base attack bonus increases to +2. My fortitude increases to +3. And then I get a couple skills. I get Divine Grace, which gives me bonuses to saves equal to my charisma bonus. And Religious Lore represents your knowledge of religion. And Lay on Hands. Now, Lay on Hands is a great ability for paladins. It lets you do some healing either on yourself or friends. And then it tells you what skill point to increase. So you click Finished. And we leveled up. So again, when you level up, you may want to go in and find the feats and things that you got and put them on your taskbar. So I'll grab my Lay on Hands and I'll drag it down here with my other healing items. So I can do that once between rests, and that will heal me based on my paladin level times my charisma bonus, or dealing that much damage to an undead. So it can also deal damage to undead. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, I need to increase my charisma. I don't know why I didn't put anything in charisma. That might have been a mistake, guys. Alright, so then let's also spend on enhancements. I have 1 point to spend on enhancements. We were over here in our Sacred Defender. So let's see. I can increase armor class again. I can add another lay on hands, 25% chance to negate potential wear, improve sacred defense stance, or human versatility, which gives me different options to use there. I'm going to go ahead and increase my lay on hands, because that's a very useful thing. So now I have 2 uses of that. Alright, so next time we are going to go talk to all the new quest givers that have popped up in town here, and we'll see what we do next. Alright, till next time, see ya, play games, have fun.